Good Saturday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, or should I say Humidity Age TV. Wow, the heat is here, the sauna is here. It's early in the morning, and it's already just like walking through a sauna. It's now, for the next week, just unbearable temperatures of being humid and hot, dangerous humid and hot come this week, and sucks for me because I have to work outside a lot, so there ain't no air conditioner for me. But here we are coming across the driveway. How about that Camaro Z28, huh? Is that just a really good looking car? It is. It is. So yesterday I had a great day. Yesterday I had one of my best days in a long time, just clearing my head out, and having that motorcycle ride with Chris was so enjoyable, and I just had a great day. I really did. And I said at 4:43 in my video, but the day's not over. So sure enough, yesterday evening, the day was ruined. So it was just incredible. It's just incredible. So I had such a great day yesterday, but by 8 o'clock, the whole day of having a clear head was ruined. And it's just unfortunate what's going on, which I can't talk about my channel. So it's just very, 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 very unfortunate. And so if I'm not clear-headed this morning, there's a real reason why. Because it's just as, it's the shit show is what I would say. It's the shit show. So here we are. Not really much to say. Just reaching out to say hi. I'm still alive. Some days I wonder that. And got to get the trash up the road. The lightning truck has a bad controller. That won't be in until the end of this coming next week, 28th of June. They can't even get it till probably the 1st of July. So I'm going to go back up there and pick that lightning truck up yet once again. Incredible, isn't it? Only for in the end, they're just going to take it away. I'm going to make some phone calls today on the Ford race truck. I got to find out a payoff. I wonder if Bobby up at Dulles Dodge would want that thing. So I'm going to call my good friend Sam, the general manager there, and ask him to call Ford and get a payoff on that truck. I'm going to look at my back. Well, I should call Mark at Coons, Baltimore, too, see what they want to give me for that thing. But I think they're going to be in the 30s because it's just going to spec out as a 22 XLT Ford two-door real base truck. So I'm sure it's going to spec out at probably a $35,000, $38,000 wholesale, retail, probably 40, 42. That'd be my guess. But as a glimmer of hope, I only owe 42 on it. And at Baltimore Coons Ford, maybe they have $3-4 grand of add-ons in the back end. So that would be pretty cool because I'm just not going to keep that truck. Just is it's a cool truck. But I just can't see the debt that I have to carry on it. And, and I have to start, once again, cutting losses, which means I have to continue to let things go, everybody. That's where it is. I love it. So a guy now way out in Washington State saw my video, and he so badly wants that motorcycle at any price. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that guy's excited at the moment. Hey, don't mean to be calling you out, but you're on the West Coast. So that's $1,000 easy $1,000 plus bill to get it to the West Coast, first of all. So I don't know. The guy made like 5 comments about how much he thinks that bike is so badass. Well, hell, I wanted $35,000 for that bike a year ago. So in all sincereness, if you give me 35 grand for it, I'd probably let it go. In all sincereness. So, now I really don't want to let it go, but 35 grand, you got to pay $1,000 shipping costs. That's fine. You can watch my channel. I didn't respond to his comments, but yeah, right. I just love this. This the moment of excitement that dissipates very quickly after you get done drinking all night long and watching videos, and you wake up the next morning and go, why the hell would I want that? Yeah. The late night conversations are dangerous. Ask me how I know. The worst time of day, you can talk to your spouse, to a friend, anybody about things that are not going well, it turns into a shit show. How do I know? How do I know? So yeah. So anyways, the race truck is on the block for me to get rid of. The lightning truck, that'll probably be another month or two before they come get that. That'll be just a whole other shit show. And so then I'll be down just to even less cars, but it's still a lot of debt, everybody. What's crazy is even getting rid of, so, you know, huge payment. Plum Crazy, huge payment. Camaro, huge payment. Colorado, huge payment. Bison, huge payment. The Jeep Gladiator, huge payment. The Blazer, not too bad. So it's not like, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, still 7 obligations that are huge. And then you walk in the shop here, and then the list continues to grow. This trike is a huge payment every month. That's a $50,000 motorcycle. What do you think the payment is on that? So, I mean, as I try to thin this out, but I've already found out that I really can't. The only thing I probably thin out of this collection right now is the Triumph. Everything else is upside down. So it's either continue to pay for it or just let the finance company eventually come and get it. The CVO, yeah, that's a big payment too. So yeah, so average twin. So yeah, so even like I say, yeah, I'm still gonna have huge monthly obligations. I mean, the only way I'll escape all this craziness in my life is I really need just to have 4 vehicles, and that's it. That's it. And forget all about all, you just get rid of all the motorcycles and everything. Because then all of a sudden, I have cash flow again in my life, and I got cash. And cash is king. And I have cash now where I'm accumulating cash, and I can just start satisfying deficiencies and debts. So, but the downside of that is I just give up on all these other vehicles. It's just another deficiency coming my way. So I don't know. It's very challenging times. And like I say, yesterday was such a great day. Chris and I having so much fun on the motorcycles, getting out there, and it really does give you therapy. And in fact, my videos inspired Bob in Melbourne to jump on his Fat Bob, or Fat Boy, I think it is. Sorry if I got it backwards there, Bob, to go to the car show on his motorcycle. So that's pretty cool that my influence of riding on a motorcycle showed you that. And then one person reached out and said, what seat is that on Chris's bike? I have no idea. I'll have to ask him. When I find out, I'll respond on that comment. But yeah, like I say, it was a great day. But then the evening settled in, and then it's the phone call from the wife. And that's when it all goes south. So it's 2 different worlds on what my wife thinks is right versus what I think is right. And that's where it all, versus wrong. And that's where it all goes south. And so that's the Chit show for the day. So now I want to get the Colorado. I was hoping to get the Colorado inspected today. Just called Dulles Dodge. And they're just swamped on service today. So I was going to take the Colorado to get it inspected. So I'm going to go to get the trash. And I was going to take the Colorado out and get that taken care of. And then at some point, my wife will have to drive me up to Leesburg and get the Ford Lightning truck. So that's a whole other project. If the wife's even talking to me at this point, who knows? Yeah, so anyways, not really much to say, everybody. Mind isn't really clear right now. A lot of things are going on that are family related, and I just can't talk about it. So that's where it is. So I really appreciate the people subscribe to my channel. And borderline, I wasn't even going to make a video this morning. I just not really up for it. So that's how deep the shit is. It's deep shit. So sorry if I come across foul-mouthed. But I hope everybody else has a better day than me. God bless. And stay tuned for more adventures on ICE TV.